Who remembers what we talked about last week? Who remembers? It's actually a good topic. Me and Mr. Dada Vova over there, we just talked about this morning. Why do we talk? Why do we talk? Some people tend to talk for no reason. Even babies, when they talk, they have reasoning. But when you get older, sometimes you just like to hear yourself talk. Sometimes we talk for no reason. Have you talked for no reason? Who has talked for no reason before? No? What about in your sleep? You ever talk in your sleep? God gave us a way of communicating for a reason. Like, for example, when that gentleman stood here and he talked, there's a reasoning for his talk. His reasoning is to encourage, to give the word. When we talk, why do we talk? And should we talk just to talk? Or should we control ourselves and filter what we say? I teach my kids when they talk, use your brain to talk. Right here. Right, Philip? Use this to talk. Yeah. When you do something, use this. Right? When Lucas, right over there, my friend, when he talks with meaning, right? There's a reason why you talk. You're not a baby that you just make blah, 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 right? We're going through topics and why we talk and why God gave us communication to talk. First thing why we talk is to tell the truth. Second reason why we talk is to inspire somebody, right? Third reason why we talk is to gain knowledge, to ask questions. Ask questions. For example, Philip and Victoria, they do a great job in asking questions. Papa, why you do this? That's a question. Questions sometimes, not sometimes, questions most of the time require an answer. Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. Chapter 24, chapter verse. Why do we ask questions? Gabriel, why do you think we ask questions? Why do you ask questions? You don't know? Lucas, take it from here. This is a very easy answer. Go ahead. Yeah, to get an answer, right? You ask a question to get, not all the time. Sometimes people ask questions because they want to sound smart or they want to trap. In this case, the apostles, they ask questions. Матфея 24 глава, 3 стих. Victoria, why do you ask questions?
So we know what we do.
Exactly, that way you know what to do. Same reason why I watch YouTube when something's broken. That way I get an answer out of it, right? Those who ask questions, they want to get an answer out of it. So apostles asking Jesus a question. Who wants to read it? Anybody wants to read it? Lucas, you're a higher class student. Can you read this verse?
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of the coming and of the end of the world?
We're not going to talk about the end of the world. But what we're going to talk about is disciples asking questions. When you're in church, Philip, when you're at home, Victoria, when you're at school, right, you ask questions. You ask. Christ allowed apostles to ask questions. Why? Because you want to learn. The third most important reason why we communicate is to ask the right questions. When you ask the right questions, you get the right correct. When you ask the right questions, you get the right answers. It is actually very important. Now listen to me. When you get older, Victoria, you ask the right questions. Because when you ask the right questions, you'll get the right answer. God reminds us that if you want to learn something from Him, right, Lucas, and you want to learn something, you have to ask the right questions. Third reason why we communicate, why we talk, is to ask questions, to learn. I want to learn. I spend hours and hours at work giving knowledge to my customers because they want to know. We spend hours here answering questions, our everyday questions, our life questions of why God did this, why God did that, what is our reason in life. Ask the right questions to get the right. Go ahead, your face. That's right. May God bless us to understand that, Philip. May God bless you to understand, to ask the right questions. And adults, have the right answers. Be patient. Answer. Communicate. We were just talking about that yesterday, where a father's method of communication is breaking something over his knees. That's not the right way to communicate. You want to explain to your child what he has done or what he hasn't done. Kids, ask your parents questions. Trust them to give you the right answer, okay? David, you hear me? You too, my friend there. Ask the right questions, my friend. All right? All right, amen.